Politics is a very interesting game. When President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga unveiled Polycarp Igathe as the Azimio gubernatorial candidate for Nairobi, Tim Wanyonyi was not very happy. Tim Wanyonyi was not very happy because he had campaigned for 2 good years and he was the favorite. On the other side, ODM supporters were also not very happy because they felt that Raila Odinga was ceding too much grounds in Nairobi. But at the national level, Nairobi was part of the negotiations. So Raila Odinga was going to get the presidency, which is ODM party, and Jubilee party was exchanging it for the Nairobi gubernatorial seat. But while that was happening, two people were also excited at the development in Azimio. Johnson Sakaja was very happy and excited because he believed that by Tim Wanyonyi falling out with Igathe and with Raila and with Uhuru, he was going to benefit. He was going to use that opportunity to consolidate the Luhya support base. He was very happy and he was monitoring very closely the events as they were unfolding in Azimio. So on the day Polycarp Igathe was unveiled by Raila Odinga, after that meeting, Johnson Sakaja held another separate meeting with Tim Wanyonyi almost immediately. The other gentleman who was very happy was Moses Masika Wetangula. Moses Masika Wetangula was very happy because he didn't know what to do in Nairobi. He was in Kenya Kwanza. The brother was going to run for the gubernatorial seat there. He was expected to deliver the Luhya votes to Kenya Kwanza. So when Azimio unveiled Polycarp Igathe, he was excited because finally he had the opportunity to rally the Luhyas to support the Kenya Kwanza candidate. But deep down the heart of Johnson Sakaja and Moses Masika Wetangula, they were also looking at opportunity to gain from that fallout. So earlier today, Tim Wanyonyi announced that he's going to defend his seat in Westlands. And that move by Wanyonyi has actually disappointed Johnson Sakaja and Moses Masika Wetangula. So in this video, I want us to look at why Sakaja and Wetangula are not happy or are disappointed with the move by Tim Wanyonyi to go back to Azimio. Before we do that, I want you guys to watch this short clip by Tim Wanyonyi.
Leadership is about serving people. This has been my philosophy for the past 15 years, and I'm confident it shall remain so. As I have said before, it has never been about me. It shall never be about me. It will always be about the people. Si mimi ni sisi. I am ready to serve the people of Westlands for the 3rd term, and I remain firmly in my party ODM and the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya. To all my supporters, thank you for believing in me. The dream lives on.
No, that's Tim Wanyonyi. Before we get into further details, if you're watching this channel for the first time, please take a second, click the subscribe button. To the subscribers, please, I hope you are going to enjoy this episode. Now, for those who follow this channel, I opined on this platform that Tim Wanyonyi had very limited options. And the best option for him, in my view, was what he was offered by President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga, which he declined. Tim Wanyonyi was offered to be Polycarp Igathe's running mate. And he was not just going to be a running mate. He was going to be a running mate with a portfolio, and he was also going to be given certain positions which he was going to fill with his people of choice. He declined that. In fact, it is alleged that the initial meeting Timon Yoni had with Uhuru Kenyatta at State House, that's what they discussed. And again, they also held another meeting, because after that meeting, Timon Yoni, I think, went, consulted, and his team told him, his team, no, not the Timon Yoni, his team told him that he should not take the running mate, because the running mate, the deputy governors, don't have power. So he opted for the Senate. And again, in the Senate, when Sifuna expressed interest, I think he decided, now, I'm not going to go for the Senate. So in that particular video, I explained the options which Timon Yoni had. One of them was to run as an independent candidate, which was going to be a tall order for him, and was going to grant Igathe the victory, which he was trying to deny him. The other one was to support Johnson Sakaja. And this was not because of anything. I advised him that the other option was to support Johnson Sakaja just to punish Raila Odinga. But there was again no way he was going to punish Raila Odinga, because Raila Odinga is the one who first nominated him as a councillor. He contested on Raila Odinga's ticket in 2013 and 2017. Even the brother has a party. He could not run on that party. So he has opted to go back to the original plan. The plan of becoming the member of parliament for Westlands. So that move has not gone down well with Moses Masika Wetangula. Why do you think so? Number one, Sakaja and Wetangula, who are part and parcel of Kenya Kwanza, were banking on the Luhya votes. If you've been following Mudavadi, Wetangula, and Sakaja, they are banking on delivering the Luhya votes to Johnson Sakaja. Those who are opposed to Sakaja are pointing out that Sakaja is not a real Luhya. So when Timon Yoni was edged out, they saw an opportunity that Azimio was edging out a Luhya and supporting someone else. And also because of the fallout, which was imminent, there were so many people who were bitter that Tim was not given the ticket. These guys were now sure that they were going to bag the Luhya ticket, the Luhya votes, with the help of Timon Yoni. And I remember yesterday, after receiving the UDA certificate, none other than Johnson Sakaja was very categorical that he's in talk with the Timon Yoni, and that their team are already working on final details. They are finalizing the documents, and they're just waiting to see how they are going to work together. You see, he just said that yesterday, which means either Sakaja was lying or Timon Yoni was playing with him. So the Luhya votes they were banking on now is gone, because there is no way, and I can assure you guys, there is no way Johnson Sakaja is going to defeat Polycarp Igathe as long as Igathe will get half of the votes from the Kikuyu nation, the Luo votes, and the Kamba votes. So that's their plan, in my view, is now dead. With the Timon Yoni now coming back to Azimio, they are going to be in trouble. So they are disappointed. Number two, Kenya Kwanza, especially the ones at the national level, were trying to gain or to seek sympathy by these Timon Yoni's incidents. You see, someone like Wetangula was so open in seeking this sympathy to an extent that he was now saying that Raila Odinga is fighting the brother. This is a guy who never supported the brother. He was actually supporting the opponent. So they were trying to seek sympathy on behalf of Timon Yoni. And that sympathy, they wanted to translate it into the entire Luhya nation. And now that Timon Yoni has gone back to Azimio, I don't know what they'll use. I want you guys to listen to Moses Wetangula speaking here very briefly, because this is a man who has his party called Ford Kenya. The brother has never contested on that Ford Kenya. This is a man who has never supported the brother, even in that Nairobi. Listen very briefly.
God will punish you when those you had are watching. Na hii ndio kura Raila ataanguka kuliko zile zingine. Kwa sababu ya ukatili yake. Mnakumbuka vile alifanyia kwa Senate. Mnakumbuka vile alifanyia huyu kijana wetu Chris Wamalwa, vile alifanyia Cleophas Malala. Na wakati huu the most popular candidate to become the governor of Nairobi was Tim Wanyonyi, the MP of this area. Amemnyang'anya kwa nguvu dakika roba akapatia mtu mwingine. And Tim is a PWD. Kama unaweza kunyang'anya mtu anayeishi na ulemavu, utamfanyaje yule anatembea? It is a very wicked act. And Mheshimiwa Prime Minister Raila, God will punish you. Because God is watching every step we all make. Hata ukitembea ukisema mambo ile unasema, jamii ya Mlembe hawata kusamehe. Wewe na ule mzee wa minyororo anaitwa Atoli. Na Eugene Wamalwa ambaye ameogopa kusimama kura hata ya women rep peke yake asimame. Mutalipwa hapa duniani.
Number 3, they were looking at what I always call perceptual value. You know, Tim Wanyonyi not running and lending his support to Sakaja actually adds value to Sakaja. Johnson Sakaja was going to benefit more and in a big way if Tim Wanyonyi was going to endorse him. Even if Tim Wanyonyi was not going to deliver the votes, you know, sometimes you just need those kind of support. That's why I always say, in politics, there are certain individuals, you will never see them in public. They cannot add you votes. Let me just give you an example. When Rafael Tuju was supporting Uhuru Kenyatta, you know, Rafael Tuju could not deliver the new votes, but there was a value he was adding. He was adding the way Oscar Sudi used to refer to him, that is just adding the national face. So that perceptual value that lawyers have been shortchanged, that the Kikuyus are looking for themselves, that Raila Odinga has dumped Tim Wanyonyi, he was going to add those values to Kenya Kwanza. Those values will now not be added. Number 4, in my view, is what I call fallout in Azimio. You know, Tim Wanyonyi had the potential of causing serious fallout within Azimio. The only thing which worked in favor of Azimio is the fact that the Kikuyu votes, the Kamba votes, and the Luo votes are likely to go to Polycarp Igathe. If you are doubting that, I want to challenge you to show me any senior official from the larger Mount Kenya region who is in the UDA party, who is actually decampaigned Polycarp Igathe. Name Moses Kuria, Alice Wahome, the Ndindi Nyoros, the Kimani Shungwas. Name any Kikuyu leader who has decampaigned Polycarp Igathe in Nairobi. Name for me one. You will never hear them because they know that their people are going to vote for Polycarp Igathe. So they were praying for this fallout, and by Tim Wanyonyi coming out, it means that fallout has now been averted. It's not going to happen, which means they'll have now to go back to the drawing board. And lastly, Moses Wetangula was also going to use this opportunity now to campaign for Sakaja in Nairobi. He's in Kenya Kwanza. Sakaja is a candidate there. But if the brother was running, there was no way he was going to campaign for Sakaja. And now that the brother is now not running, it means Masika Wetangula was not going to support Sakaja. So Wetangula was looking at that opportunity. Now the opportunity has granted itself. I don't know what you think, but now that's my take. Thank you guys, and may you have a good day. Bye-bye.